Hello, I'm Lugatorix and welcome back to my Mercenary challenge on Rome Total War. This is part 16 and we are fighting the Scipii still in Sicily this time rather than the north coast of Africa, which we have eventually kicked them off of. So things are going pretty well, I would say. Let's have a look at what's going on. Right, so yeah, we are besieging Lilybaeum with this force right here. It's decent. Archimedes the Mean has an alright little force. Lilybaeum has 3 units in. It's an alright force. The Marian reforms have happened, I can see, because it's legionary cohort and auxilia. So that's interesting. We are no longer going to be fighting purely pre-Marian armies, which isn't a good thing, of course. Oh yeah, of course I know the Marian reforms happened. My generals don't have chariots anymore. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Lilybaeum is under siege, and we can take that now. We will do that in like 2 seconds once I've worked out what else is going on. This fleet is coming over from Caralis. I decided not to do that in the end. I decided it'd be better if they went and helped out in Sicily, so that's what they're doing. Carthage was rebelling, but we sorted out that problem. This army's doing absolutely nothing. Publius the Wrathful, which is fine by me. The Numidians are still outside Leptis Magna. We did manage to defend it last time, but it was pretty close run. But still, we managed to defend it pretty well, which is good, I would say. Unfortunately, Siwa has about 1 million people in it still. But generally, things are going pretty well. The only thing I'm slightly concerned about... Oh yeah, by the way, the Parthians are pretty much going to be destroyed this episode, which would be good because they have basically no one left in their final settlement. The only bit I'm slightly concerned about is the Armenians, because there are a couple of armies. This one here, Captain Philippos, is a decent sized army, considering we've basically got nothing around here. I think maybe, yeah, just peasants, you see. So, yeah, I'm slightly concerned about the Armenians, because they are about to attack. And once they attack, they'll probably attack Hatra as well. So now we need to keep that well garrisoned. Thankfully, Ptolemy, what's his face, is going to be here. In fact, he's got some Peltas, so yeah, you do that. But I think first of all, first order of the day, we should go and take Lilybaeum. This should be pretty simple. Let's see how we do. Okay, balance of power is relatively even, despite us having about 3 or so times the amount of men. But we should do well against Aulus Scipio, I think. We might take a few losses proportionate to the size of the army, but they have the better army. I mean, you know, we're using mercenaries. We should be fine, however. Right, so here is the quite well-developed city of Lilybaeum. I say well-developed, but the walls are still like tiny wooden walls. Just ran a bit of lag there. Just let it calm down for a second. Right, it seems to calm down now. So yeah, very odd. It's a very well-developed city, just... the walls haven't been upgraded. It's very weird, but I'm not complaining. There's no reason for me to complain. So, we are having the Cretan archers holding the ram. That's not a good idea. You don't do that. You can hold the ram. Hoplites, however. Okay, get the Cretans out of the way. Hoplites hold the ram. Oh, maybe Hoplites can't hold rams. Yeah, because they've got their spears. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, what we'll do is... we'll do the usual tactic of putting troops outside the walls and firing in, and then we'll go back and collect the ram. I think that's probably the best idea. So you quickly just bring the ram a little bit forward, but then drop the ram. And then what we'll do, we'll have the Cretans here, Peltasts or Illyrians or whatever they are here, and then that'll be fine in a second. So start the battle. You two. There doesn't seem to be anyone at the gate anyway. Oh no, there are a couple of people, so yeah, quickly run over here, try and get them as they run past, that would be nice. And then Peltas, you try and do the same, just stand about here. So we were too slow to get any of the general's cavalry, I think. But these guys, I don't know who they are, maybe the auxilia, the cohort, they're going to take a few hits from us, I think. Hopefully, anyway. So you try and hit them, and you try and hit them. And we should get them down, you know, at decent speed. It's very odd. They're basically just running around in circles getting hit. I mean, this is not a Roman tactic I'm very aware of, which is just running back and forward until you all die. It doesn't really sound like a Roman tactic to me, but hey, it's working, so... well, it's not working for them, it's working for me. A whole unit of cohort has just gone down for no reason, basically. But yeah, it's slightly odd. Either way, one of you guys needs to go and get the ram now. We've already taken out 43% of them without getting a single hit against us. So that is very nice indeed. The auxilia should be somewhere in the city. We'll be able to cope with them in a minute. So first of all, You three need to come over to the gate, and then one of the Peltas can grab a ram. Right, so the walls have indeed opened, which is good. And we can't see the plaza from here. Oops, no, we can't see the plaza from here. But it's fine. The troops we want in are the hoplites. We'll bring the generals in, but honestly, I don't particularly want them getting too much involved. These troops are the ones that need to come into the city. So you step into this courtyard nice and quickly, please. Again, hopefully we can start to get a bit of a view of the plaza. Come around here. Yeah, this seems to be the main entrance. There are a couple of entrances to the plaza, but this long route seems to be the primary entrance. In which case, hoplites can guard the sort of entranceway. Like so. It's something like that will be good. And then behind them, Cretans can just chill. Maybe like, I don't know, that and like that, but try not to hit each other. And then the generals just chill over here. Right, so now we're pretty much in position. 2 units left, the Auxilia and the general himself. We can't quite reach the Auxilia. I actually don't want to reach the Auxilia. I want to reach the general. Oh no, we're close to the general. Okay, step a little bit forward here. You step a bit forward as well to here. You can't quite hit the general. That is frustrating. Okay, you move a little bit forward. Now you, I mean, there's a massive tower in the way. This is the only problem. So actually, I don't think the general can get through here, but he probably can. In which case, just go like this, hoplites. You come around the back of them like that and try and start hitting the general. That would be really nice if you could do that. And then you just stay here for a second. Now you guys surely can hit the general from here. You can hit the general. Don't skirmish, I'll tell you what to do. Right, now we're going to try and bait the general into the hoplites. I don't think it actually works. The general didn't seem to take the bait. But if he runs into the hoplites, that would be great news for us. Because that is obviously the cavalry's main weakness is spearmen, particularly in a phalanx. These are only mercenaries, so they won't stand and fight forever. But still, if we can get them into the hoplites, go on. I think he's taking the bait, you know. I think he's taking the bait. Yeah. Taking the bait. He might still be able to penetrate through the line though. I think he has. In which case, Cretans need to just drop back slightly because we don't want to get them involved. In case the horses penetrate the line. In fact, the mercenaries are going down very quickly because they're mercenaries. That's pretty much the reason. In fact, we barely... right. Don't know why the Cretans are getting involved when I just told them to get back. Don't worry about fighting, just get back. They're not actually doing what they're told, which is a little bit annoying, I might say. Right, what's going on? You try and skirmish around the general. Just try and get some hits in. Right, I'm going to now put you on skirmish mode. You are now allowed to skirmish. Okay, general's coming over. He's probably going to kill these Cretans, which isn't good. We need to get our generals forward before he kills the Cretans. Is essentially it. You two... run the hell back here. You need to be fast. Okay, or just stand there. That's fine. If you want to do that, then you're going to die, but... idiots. Absolute idiot Cretans. Half of you have just gone down for no reason. Yep, those Cretans decided to fight the general, which is a very bad idea. Especially when I told them not to do that, specifically. I mean, that unit is down. Don't know what you're doing, or you're the Peltas, of course. How's this general doing? He's only down to 9. Okay, we should be able to defeat him pretty easily. Ah, what have those Cretans done? Literally half of them threw away their life for no reason. What an absolute waste of good Cretans. Okay, I want all of you to stop firing now. Stop firing. Okay, there seems to be one heavy cavalry left. That will be fine. Now I want you three to skirmish around the Auxilia. If you wouldn't mind doing so. How many losses have we taken? 22%, and I bet most of them is the hoplites, which we couldn't have done a lot more with, and those Cretans. But they have gained a bit of experience, so that's good at least, I suppose. Right, so everyone should be skirmishing around the Auxilia, and they, you know, like, really hope they are actually skirmishing rather than just going to go into a melee combat again. Nope, just stand there, or just stand there. Is this me? Is this me? Why are they doing that? Right. I swear down. What are they doing? Get around the side here. What are they doing? I told them deliberately to skirmish, but no, you Cretans, you've got silver experience, but you don't actually know what you're doing, do you? Yeah, and they routed. Well, that's what happens when you do stupid stuff like that. Come on, generals, run please. Okay, how many auxiliary are left? Still 72. Not good. You run around the side here. Everyone should be skirmishing, not in the melee. You are missile troops. I don't want my generals to charge into auxiliary because that's what they're good at. Auxiliary are good at fighting. They're good at fighting spearmen. That's their whole point. Well, we do have the plaza at least. You've charged into them. Not what I told you to do. It's damn mercenaries. Just don't do what they're told. I told all of you, skirmish. Okay? Not you. Skirmish. Ah, I've taken way too many losses. Purely because they just didn't do what they're told. Auxiliary are down to 67, which is good at least, I suppose. We've no longer got control of the plaza. I don't want to do this, but I haven't got much choice. The generals are going to have to go in. We'll try and get them surrounded on each side. So at least they can only point their spears one direction. No, or just run the other way. You know, whatever you fancy. Okay, he's had to run around that side. Ah, dear. What are you doing? Come on. This general needs help. Get around the side here. Go on, rally the troops, rally the troops. Did not want to put my general into spearmen, but I didn't have a lot of choice because all the other units did such a bad job, such a really bad job. I can speed up a little bit. The generals should stay alright. Go on, they're getting chunked down slowly and steadily. We took too many losses, but it's just because mainly the missile troops didn't do what they were told. If they'd done what they're told, we could have got away with minimal losses, really only to the hoplites, but there you go. Right, only one guy left, and I believe it's actually the general, Aulus Scipio. So let's charge him down. Get a good view of this. Oh, he's getting stabbed quite a few times. In fact, one of the generals did a pretty bad job. Oh, he's taken a couple of them down. For goodness sake. You should be running. Lazy bastard. Okay, he's finally down. There we go. Whew, that was a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. We took 40% losses, yeah. I said this could be a more difficult one than it would seem. Yeah, we did get more kills than them, but only just. It is a clear victory, however, and we now have a we have a foothold on Sicily. We don't have a lot of armies on Sicily. It's going to take a while for us to rebuild this force, but we still have encroached on the Scipii territory, which is good at least. So, we'll exterminate the populace purely because public order, and as you can see, it's already red. So, retinue expands, trade increase. I'm sure there's all good. Hopefully it's all good. Lower the tax rate. They're still unhappy. Right, okay. Let's see what we can do about that. Because they are... I mean, it's probably... We'll get rid of the shrine to Saturn. Because we want the Egyptian culture. Yeah. We'll do that in a second. Let's just sort out the army first. Yeah, we took a little bit of a battering there. I'm not going to lie. The Cretans can merge. That unit is useless now, pretty much. But we'll just keep them there just in case. Okay. First of all, let's get some peasants in. Okay, that doesn't help, but we'll get one unit of peasants in anyway. We will need them. Wooden walls it should probably be the priority, but let's just get a shrine in first. Osiris, Isis, or... always a few, I've forgotten that. Okay, let's just get Osiris. I quite like Osiris. Osiris can do. Then you can get some sewers. No, walls. Then sewers. Then probably an armor would be good. To be honest, an armor would be really nice to have. And then probably some paved roads. And then, I don't know, maybe an execution square. Why not? There we go. Lily biome is sorted for the moment. It's red. Hopefully it won't be red for too long. I hope. I don't know. It's very, very worrying in a sense. Now, 2 Scipii settlements. We've got Messana, which is decent garrison. It's certainly stronger than what we've got. And Syracuse, which isn't. So going for Syracuse next would be the logical step forward. So I'm going to move this general over here. And nope, there are no mercenaries available. Well, still, come over here, try and get some mercenaries. We'll see what we can do. Okay. I think we might have done everything we can do for this turn, because he's heading towards Parthia, but he's run out of movement points. I think we've got all the mercenaries we can get. This guy hasn't got any more mercenaries. He's going to be fighting... Who are you? Neko? Yeah, you're going to be fighting the Armenians for quite a long time now, I'd imagine. It's going to be a long old war with them. I'm sure of that. But yeah, I don't think there's anything more we can do. There was a force... Ah, yeah, this ship is heading over to Sicily, and he'll be a real help once he comes over. Probably going to take about 3 turns or so, which isn't good. But I think that's all we can do. So I'm going to advance a turn, see what happens. Right, our diplomat's moving around. Can't actually remember why, but yeah, you go for it, mate. Various odd movements, and ooh, our forces ambush an army. Oh, no, we got ambushed. Well, we obviously can't fight that. 14 versus 163. What are they? Yeah, good units as well. So obviously we're going to back off. They shouldn't be able to... Okay, they did get us. Well, that guy's dead. Let's just auto-resolve. He's probably dead. No, he's not. Miraculously, he still survived. Okay, that was a bad decision for me. And Lilybaeum is now rioting because of public order issues. Hopefully with the temple next turn, it should have calmed down a little bit. We'll see. So first of all, agent found of Armenia in Mazakar. Yep, no surprise at all there. Diplomacy-wise, stuff has gone on. Nothing really that concerns us, I don't think. So a couple of things. First of all, our Sakya is vulnerable. So what I'll do, get the general over there. I think the general can just about lay siege, surely. Yeah, general lays siege, and then the rest of the army can come over. Is the rest of the army actually needed? In fact, it's a very weak army, isn't it? It's a very weak army. It's a sort of patchwork of mercenaries, which pretty much sums up this whole challenge, really. Yeah, it's not. Although it's a lot of units, they're not good units. So you join Tios Dionysos, and yeah, besiege our Sakya. I don't know how to say it, to be honest. Get 2 rams, that'll be good enough. And we can take that next turn. Armenians, where are they? Not exactly... Oh, there they are. Captain Philippos. Yeah, okay. First of all, though, I want to look at Lilybaeum because they're not happy at all. And if we lose Lilybaeum straight after we've got it, I won't be particularly pleased. So first of all, let's move this army over. There are mercenaries available, which is good. Only peltasts. Now, I wanted this guy to come over towards Sicily, but wall isn't a priority. Get the sewers in first. We need public order. We'll change the order slightly, like that. Then, or we could get a Temple of Osiris. That would probably be more beneficial. Let's get the Temple of Osiris, sewers, walls, armourer. I don't know, farming, execute. No, right. There you go. That'll be fine. Yeah. Slightly annoying how Lilybaeum is still not happy, and if I put all the peasants in the world, still aren't happy. So we're going to have to move this army in just for public order purposes. If I could keep one of the generals outside, though, I would like to. So you 3 move in. It's still in the red. Still in the red. I wonder if the governor's got any negative traits. So I'll have a quick look. -1 for squalor. That increases public orders. That's good. Ah, but +3 to squalor. So, oh, because he's mean. Let's get him out. I bet everything will be fine. No, it still isn't. I'm pretty sure it must have improved. Public order's 40%. If he comes back in for a second, it's now 20%. Okay, so he certainly needs to go out of Lilybaeum. He is not helping at all. So now you're the governor, Tantanum. +2 to unrest. So you get out of here. So it's at 40%. If he leaves, it should probably improve the public order from 40% to 15%. Okay. Maybe this guy's even worse. Eugenius of Sparta. Let's have a look. We have really bad traits in our generals for management anyway. No, he's not particularly bad. So in which case, we'll bring that guy back in because he actually helped. Tantanum actually helped. Yeah. Right. I really don't want to lose Lily by him. That would be an absolute disaster. Let's retrain all these lot first. And then recruit a peasant. Yeah. I don't know what we can do. Could we ship someone over from Carthage?
Ready to sail.
I don't think a fleet would be able to get there and back in time. And Carthage might have public order issues if they do that as well. Moving out slightly just quickly. Okay, first of all, mercenaries are available, Numidians. So we'll get you coming over either way. So Egyptian Navy, you're the closest. Come over.
Aye, my lord.
You two, get on this ship. Oh, I think you can make it into Liban.
Sail.
They're still unhappy. You've got 4 generals in there. What more do you want? Ungrateful as hell. It's now 50% public order. If we just put some more peasants in, will it just tip it over the edge? 55%? Wow, is there anything more we can do? Right, I'll try and move some retinue over. Just give me 5 minutes. This is ridiculous. Well, that didn't even work either. And this guy can't come in because he's a negative impact. I honestly don't know what more we can do. We've literally done everything we can for public order. I'll try and think about what I can do. But not good at all. These guys, slightly concerning how this is worked out. If we lose Lily Byam, I'll not be happy. But we're going to have to go into the assumption we're not going to lose Lily Byam. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, just step quickly into this territory. There's still no mercenaries available there, so that's slightly annoying. So that's all we can do in Sicily for the moment, because we've got all the mercenaries we can. He's probably heading for Lepkis Magna. I'm not going to lie. He looks like he's heading for Lepkis Magna. We've got a decent force, but not strong enough to beat Publius the Wrathful. What I'll do is, tax rate's already low, okay. I can't really do a lot there. Cannot do a lot. Thapsus, could you move a couple of troops over from Thapsus maybe? That sounds like a decent idea. In which case, you... Oh, you've run out of movement points. No, you even worse. Okay, you, come over to Thapsus. Right, let's move. A general. What would be good for defending a city? None of this stuff really is particularly amazing for holding a city. In which case, you, a couple of Libyans, and... I don't know really, to be honest. You, a couple of Libyans and some Bedouins. Get on the boat. And start heading towards Lepkis Magna if you can, in time. Thapsus isn't happy now. Wow, people are never happy on this game. Peasants, you like peasants? There you go. Stupid bastards, they like peasants. Right, that's all good. We finally sorted out a little bit of public order, and we're ready to take our second oh, that's a bit of a mouthful. Second settlement of the episode. Oh no, we're not. We'll do that next turn. Okay, so that's all sorted out. We can take out a big part, like decent sized Parthian settlement next turn, and then we'll focus on the Armenians. And talking of the Armenians, is there anything we can do? Captain Philippos is just standing here with a decent sized army. What I am considering is we could just attack them before they attack us. If we attack this settlement, for example, is it Kotes? If we attack this settlement, it would draw, hopefully, draw Captain Philippos back up there. So I think that's really our best chance, if anything. So Neko, the guys at the bridge. That's not very helpful. Okay, in which case, Sino, or however you say it, you need to build a trireme quickly and get you lads on it. As for Philippos, sorry, not Philippos, Neko can't really do a lot, so just come around here and you'll just have to stay there for a second. Not really a lot you can do. Hopefully there's a general down here who could probably help reinforce Mazikar, because it looks like there's going to be their first target. I can't leave Hactor unguarded, but this guy, Ptolemy, could start heading towards Mazikar, which is what you're going to do. So you start heading towards Mazikar, like that, and if the Armenians come over, you can sort them out. Tarsus is unhappy. Oh, people are never ever happy, are they? Look at the amount of peasants you've got. You must love peasants. There we go. South of Turkey, everything looks relatively okay, I would say. It's all right. Rhodes, again, isn't happy. It's a bit of a recurring theme. I think we should move the capital, because it's currently Antioch. If I moved it to Halicarnassus, for example, would that improve the situation? Let's have a look. Set as capital. Rhodes is now green happiness. All these settlements are happy. How are the settlements in the further reaches of the Empire doing, though? Susa would be unhappy. That's not too bad. We can probably lower the tax rate. No, we can't. Okay. You like peasants? Peasants solve everything? Yes, they do, just about. So, yeah, there you go. They're happy. The African settlements are happy. Lily Biom's now happy, which is good, because we can now move troops out of there and join Archimedes the Mean. So, actually, what troops are good for taking a city? We'll take another general out. You can come out. Okay, they're not really as happy now, but whatever. You can come out. You. Oh, not really a lot of infantry, is there? Either way, just step out for a second. You're going to be red on happiness, because you're going to be awkward again. Well. Okay, in which case, you come out. Or back in. No, still doesn't help. Flipping out, this has been an awkward episode in terms of public order. No, I think they might all have to go back in. Okay, there we go. Captain, what's his face? You can join this geezer. We're walking slowly over to Messana and this guy outside, Captain Secundus. Excellent. Well, I think that is all we can do this turn because the boats, which had just come from Kidonia, is coming over to Sicily soon, but not quite yet. Very, very close to, well, I say very close, it's still a solid 3 or 4 turns before he comes over. But he's getting there, that's the important thing. The fleet is getting there. Let's end the turn, see how everything goes. And we should, a little bit of unhappiness. Okay, I did not notice this. Okay, I will try and sort out the unhappiness, and then we're going to smash this Parthian settlement. Let's do this. Right, admittedly, bit of a public order issue just in general around here. I mean, we could move the maybe Sardis would just be a little bit better because it's slightly closer, or maybe Ancyra, just because I don't know. I'm going to see how these settlements do. If they're unhappy next turn, we'll remove the capital back to, what's his face, Antioch. I've built temples and stuff, so hopefully that will just cease to end the problems, but who knows. Let's just end the turn. See how everything goes. I really, really want to take that Parthian settlement, particularly want to destroy them once and for all. Right, let's see how everyone responds. Scipio have attacked again, same army I think it was as last time. Captain Titus has moved further along. Praetorians and Auxilia versus Cretans and a general. I don't think we'll be able to win, but the Cretans could do a decent job against them, so I'm going to give this a go. Just because I feel like they could do a little bit of damage. And also, if it moves those guys away, then it means that we can just sneak around, hopefully get to, what's that called? Not Messana, Syracuse. A little bit easier if they're further away, I don't know. Right, so deployment. We want to get up on a hill. Unfortunately, it looks like we are downhill from them. So, I don't know really. It's pretty flat, all things considered, really. Cretans just go here. General will just go behind. Cretans obviously on skirmish mode and run, and that's going to start the battle. And yeah, I just think the Cretans can do a little bit of damage to them. The general can come around the side, in fact. Maybe draw one of the units away. Right, Cretans are already firing, which is good. You can fire whatever for all I care. We've already taken a couple of % of them down, but now they need to kind of get running. Okay, they're going for the general, which is fine by me. General can just run off. You can just chase whoever, like for example the Praetorians, but make sure you skirmish, don't get into a melee fight with them. General, come over here. You're getting close and the Pelums are going to hit you. That's it, you're running pretty slowly. The Peeler's going to hurt. Trust me, the Peeler is going to hurt. General needs to be quick because there is an Auxilia chasing him. Only 32 admittedly because the Cretans did a good job. Yeah, you see the Cretans have taken a few knocks from the Peeler already. Still, knock them Praetorians down. Run, run. Woohoo, that's close. How are we doing so far? It is looking more in our favour. We have killed about a third of them, whereas they've killed only a couple of %. That's the port over there, that's pretty cool. Anyway, General come over. I don't actually want them to get in the Pelum fire, so just keep running. I think they might have run out, actually, of Peeler, which is good. You really need to run properly, please. Literally, just run over there. Right, I want you guys to hit the Praetorians. Come on, you've done a good job so far. Once the Cretans run out of arrows, they're going to become completely useless. In which case, we'll end the battle. Hopefully, we can get them knocked down before that, though. That would be great, particularly the Praetorians. If we can get a unit of Praetorians down, that would be so good. So good. Come on, get those Praetorians down. The Auxilia at 32. Skirt around them. I mean, a solid charge into Praetorians would probably do a good job, but we might as well just get some free hits on them before that happens. They're wavering already. I mean, oh, okay, they're not anymore, but still. To get Praetorians wavering on very hard mode, that's, you know, pretty difficult, but the Cretans are doing a good job. They're down to 16. As soon as they start routing, the general can chase them, and then you guys can focus your fire, the rest of the fire, on the Auxilia. Okay, you know what? I reckon we could get them to rout if we hit them. So you go for the Auxilia now. General, you can finish the Praetorians off. There's only 10, so you should do fine. Okay. One hit in the back and they'll be down. You can get the Auxilia down, that'd be nice. Get them down, good charge. Yeah, they're routed, they're gone. Their captain's gone as well, meaning the Auxilia are going to be wavering, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Victory indeed. Generals can chase off the Auxilia, as they're no longer a threat. Captain Titus is dead. And we did that pretty much. I think we only got 4 losses. 4 kills against us, which was the pillar from the Praetorians. Oh, 5 now, because one of the bodyguard died from that, but whatever. And that one geezer is the last geezer left of the Romans, and he's gone. In fact, I think 2 of the losses are actually friendly fire. Stupid Cretans. That should be the end. Yep, there we go. Heroic victory. I think that's a little bit of an overstatement, but whatever. That was pretty good. And yeah, that's a small Roman army, small Roman force taken down, but you know, the more we get at them, then they're going to become weaker and weaker, and that's good. It means that the path to Syracuse gets even easier. Okay, stuff's going on. The Armenians have had their turns. They haven't attacked us yet, as far as I noticed. Through a glass clearly. Okay, something about glass. That's pretty cool. Agent found. Faction announcements are probably. I never read them. Ah, no, I didn't even click on that. Right. Either way, you start walking over. And now the Parthian settlement is pretty much ours. We can now attack it. What's the balance of power? It's decent, not brilliant. 1 terrible unit, 1 good unit. Gaspar of Agra, or whatever his name is good. We will do that in a second. I want to see what else is going on though. Particularly in Sicily, obviously. Now, we could attack this Scipii force right now. It's just him. It's 1 unit in Syracuse, don't know what it is. And Captain Secundus with a couple of units. So it's about 4 units in all. There's no mercenaries available, which is absolutely typical, of course. Lilybaeum. Could we bring a couple of troops over from Lilybaeum? I really would like to bring the horses over. Don't know if you could quite reach Captain Secundus, though. Right, what I've realised is we can't attack this guy, Captain Secundus. We can't attack him. We have to besiege the city. Just because it's the way that it works for some reason. It's very odd. So, we're going to need... Now, right, you just come over here. Okay. Couple of decent Roman armies there. In fact, that's going to take a long time to deal with them. But it's fine. We'll worry about that in a minute. What I want is a couple of troops. These guys, can they get over? Oops, can they get over this turn? They might be able to. But if we put a couple of annoying forces there on the bridge, they might not be able to. So, are you on the bridge? Stop, please stop. Okay, get on the bridge. Okay, you better be on the bridge. On the crossing. Yes? I think they're on the crossing. If he's not, then I'm a little bit annoyed. Is it 1 step back?
Onward.
I don't know which one the step is that he's actually on the crossing. That's really weird.
Move out.
Oh, well, he's there now. Okay, yeah, just to sort of delay these guys from trying to reinforce Syracuse. You put it under siege.
Prepare for battle.
And build, I don't know, a ladder and a ram. Okay, 5 turns, but we're going to give you some reinforcements in a second. Because you're going to come over and join Archimedes in the mean. We need you to come over. We need you to come over. And I realise we don't have anything to actually hold the ram.
Merging armies.
But I don't think any troop could actually get over, not even the peasants could. Oh, but they won't be needed until next turn. So yeah, you come over.
Move out. No more moves, sire.
Yeah, you come over. Okay, that's the plan. Lilybium's relatively happy. It's happy enough. These guys are going to attack Syracuse next turn. These guys are just meant to stop the Romans getting over quickly. And these guys are going to hold the rams. So Syracuse we could take next turn, which would be pretty good. That's a little while for me to work out. These guys might just attack, in which case we'll just, you know, get Syracuse the end of the next turn. But that's a decent little force. It's not really that good, to be honest, but it should do the job. I don't know. There was a strong unit of Roman cavalry. You are going to be difficult to deal with, but can't really do a lot about it, I'm afraid. So yeah, you're going to have to kind of deal with it. In fact, we could bring a couple of troops over. Could some Peltasts, please? Yeah, Peltasts are allowed to come over. So you join. Would you be unhappy if... Okay, now Lilybium's unhappy. Fine, you go back in. We'll deal with that then. Okay, that's fine. That situation's all good. Let's, before the end of the episode, take this Parthian settlement, which we've been trying to take for ages. You need to look at the Armenians. Particularly, for example, Fraspa. Two units in it. So we could literally go straight from there to Fraspa. Beautiful. That would be lovely. You meant to join him. And you should be able to attack Arsacia now, or whatever it's called. So we can do that. Decent balance of power. We have a lot more men. I feel like this is going to be similar to the Lilybium taking, where we have a lot more men, but actually they have maybe the better troops, especially as we're mercenaries. But either way, we should be able to take the assessment. After all the fighting we've done against the Parthians, this should be a nice way to conclude it for this episode anyway. I know they still have another assessment up there, but we're never going to go up there. Well, very unlikely. I want to deal with the Armenians first. But this is the end of Parthia in the Middle East anyway. Okay, here we are on the edge of the map against the Parthians. Should be relatively simple. We're going to try and... We haven't got really any missile troops, a couple of troops, but yeah, you get to the ram. You... I don't want... To be honest, we didn't really need 2 rams. First of all, the missile troops, which is you 3, get to the front. I told you to drop the ram, I'm pretty sure, Silesians. You can't drop the ram. Oops, that's because you're not holding a ram. Move away. There we go. You 3... Like that. You're going to try and hit anyone that comes close to the gate. You're going to knock down the gate. Everyone else can just support it later. So start the battle and pause it straight away. The missile troops, which I pointed out, I mean, for example, they can do some... Oh, I mean, if they can hit the cavalry, my goodness, that would be good. That would be really good. Get that cavalry, lads. Come on. Get a few hits before he runs away. That would be great. And in the meantime, Eastern mercenaries, get the rams to the gate. Like so. Okay, I don't even think we got any hits against the general, did we? No, I don't even think so. And nothing's actually at the gate anyway. So that was pretty much pointless, but whatever. Still stand by the gate. If anyone wants to come over, then more than welcome to. We'll be firing at them. Okay, here we are. I want the missile troops to do the main bulk of the work first, particularly the 2 cavalry ones. So you guys get inside. Don't fire at will. I want you to fire specifically on the general, because he is the dangerous unit. The other unit is not dangerous at all. I think it's the Eastern mercenaries. They're trash, as we know. So you come over, try and hit that general, because he should be faster as well. He's a cataphract, which means he's slow. There we go. So we're getting some hits on him. He'll start coming over. But yeah, we should be able to outrun him if we have a bit of a... Yeah, we do a good job against him. That would be nice. Down to 43. Oh, he might catch us up, you know. I'm slightly worried. Yep, he caught one of the units up, I think. Absolute morons. I mean, how are you slow? It's because they're damn camels, that's why. Stupid camels are slow as hell. Okay, they've already routed. Camels, useless. Scythians, however, should be able to do an alright job. Silesians, if you can attack them in the... Oops. Silesians, here we go. Silesians, if you can attack them in the missile, that would be good. You... I mean, you're absolute trash. Just hit them because you're spearmen, but you're going to die. Right, Scythians, you can do a good job. Come on. I like Scythians a lot. Nope, he went. Scythians, you've got to go and chase after him, please. How many of each have died so far? Yeah. 0% of enemies killed. I think the arrows did basically nothing to that general, but whatever. Okay, Cilicians, chill out, really chill out. Right, you just get here and just defend your position. Scythians, hit the general, please. I mean, if the general just wants us to get 3 hits against him, he's more than welcome. Thing is, because their cataphracts are so heavily armoured, it's ridiculous. Right, a long time later, and we have taken down 6% of them. Yes, now, Eastern Mercenaries won't last for a second, but they're spearmen, so police is doing an alright job. But they're trash, they're absolute trash, I know this, and I'm not even going to kill a single one, I don't think. Yep, they broke and then the Scythians got caught. Oh, you stupid. Yeah, and they broke as well. Oh, cataphracts. Damn. Literally, Parthian generals are so overpowered, and the Cilicians got caught as well. Good job, lads, good job. We've had a really, really bad start. What can we do? Literally, we might just have to get all our generals in. Literally, just get all the cavalry. I don't mind how many losses we take. We just need to take this guy down. It's gonna be an absolute nightmare to deal with. Right, if we could try and surround him as much as possible, that would be great. So you two go here. You trashy units go around the side. Yeah, just try and encircle him as much as possible, and you can go for the first charge. Use your horn. That's it. All right. Now all of you guys get in. I don't think this is going to go well. We're going to lose a general here. I can guarantee it. You try and get around the side. Oh, you're trash anyway. Doesn't matter. Right, they've already gone down by 10, which is good. But we're going to go down fast as well. We've taken so many losses. But honestly, their generals are ridiculously good. It's crazy. They are going down though, which is good. Here we go. We've circled them. We've circled them. One of the generals looks slightly vulnerable. But yeah, they're routed. Okay. Just absolutely piling them with cavalry actually did the job. Now, Eastern Infantry. The trash, but they might still do a decent job. You get around this side. You and you get around this side. Generals, and wherever you are, Arab cavalry, get around this side. Just try and encircle them as much as possible. All get on them, get on them. If they've just taken down a cataphract general thingy, they should do fine against spearmen, even though spearmen are good against cavalry. It should be chunked down. Who knows what's going on in that mess. You're not doing anything at all. And there we go, they're all dead. Well, that was not good. We took way too many losses. But it was because I had a really good general in there. You know, heavy armoured general is just difficult to deal with. But the good thing is, there are no more Parthians in the Middle East, which is absolutely beautiful. It's almost as good as taking down the Seleucids. So exterminate them because I don't like them. You, useless man, are going to head in there next time. Lower the tax rate. And immediately there are some public order issues. Zoroaster. Right, we'll destroy that. Get our own temple in. Osiris. Get some sewers in. We will need some walls. Just get some walls. And then, I don't know, roads, shipwrights, execution square. Right, retrain as many of them as you can, first of all. Really, really depleted units. In fact, try and see if some of them can be merged. Oh god, this really is a depleted army. Okay, well still, retrain as many as you can, 4 units, and get some peasants in. And they're still unhappy, because that's what Parthians do. Okay, Fraspa is looking vulnerable, which is good. We can get a general going over in that direction, in fact. Picking up some mercenaries on the way. Like you. There we go, mercenaries. Yep, of course it'd be Eastern mercenaries. Send them back to our stake here, or whatever it is. Not worth bringing at all. Well, we'll try and take him out of the Armenian zone of control. Yeah, we'll just try and deal as best we can with that. But that's all good. Fraspa is looking vulnerable. We can attack that soon. And now, huge chunk of yellow has just been added to the Middle Eastern pile. Surprised these Numidians have never attacked, by the way. Very odd. But yeah, that's going to be all for this episode. A lot's going on. Next time, Syracuse hopefully will be taken. Might be a couple of fights here because there's quite a few armies, but Syracuse should be taken. Hopefully Fraspa will be taken if we can actually formulate an army, which is half decent. You're alright, you can join Amicis Alexander. But yeah, hopefully we can formulate something decent to take on Fraspa. And then, yeah, it's war with Armenia, basically, because you are going to head on this boat.
Aye, great lord. Yes,
If you
mighty
can,
lord.
please get on the boat.
Aye, great
If you-
lord. Yes, mighty lord.
Get on the boat.
Mighty general.
Yes, get on the boat.
Aye, great
You're
lord.
heading towards
Yes, mighty lord.
up here, basically.
Mighty
So, get on the
general.
boat.
Boarding.
Go
Ready
here.
to sail.
Here we go.
Yes, mighty lord.
Yeah, Is he going to step onto the land? Just
Yes,
quickly get him
mighty
step on the
lord.
land. There's no mercenaries. Okay, get back on the boat. But yeah, he's going to head towards this settlement, Kotes. And yeah, it's going to be full-on war with Armenia, which is going to be very interesting as well. So that's going to be all. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around.